Hello and welcome back to our Battanian focus playthrough in Bannerlord, and apparently we're also doing a smithing focus for some reason. I don't know how that happened, but apparently we're doing a bunch of that, and as you can see we're getting some more charcoal, which is very, very nice. Okay, so let's actually get some more. For some reason I stopped clicking it. Anyway, pitchforks. Some of you said in the comments that pitchforks are just as good as wooden hammers, and I'm very, very pleased to see that because, well, we need as much charcoal as we can get, can't we? So let's just smelt all of this. I think I have enough to be able to get all of this done. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Just enough, actually. Hilariously enough. Just enough. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, we're done here. Basically, yeah, there's no tournament or anything like that, so I'm going to be heading on. And yeah, we're going to be attempting to get a wife. Now, one of you said in the comments that it would be maybe advantageous for us to go for Withuin. Withuin? I don't know. Withuin, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but apparently she has armor. Apparently she actually does have armor that we might be able to borrow. But yes, a lot of you have said to me that I should marry Caladog's daughter. So if you take a look at Caldog, no, it's not Caldog. Yes, anyway, Caladog, as you can see right here, doesn't actually have a daughter. Well, technically he does, but his daughter is 12. And you can kind of... I mean, here's the thing. If we actually marry his daughter when she gets a little bit older, I mean, it's going to take 6 years for her to get older, I guess. I actually don't know what the appropriate age is in the game that it actually, you know, allows you to marry people. I don't know when that happens, but her skills are crazy, really, really good. So if we're gonna have children, she would be a really, really good option. Now let's just have a look. See here, Mr. Diggory. How old is he? He is 31. Okay, yeah, that might be a little bit late. That might be a little bit late in my opinion, because having a situation where we are literally basically bound to one person, you know, for a very significant amount of time, and we're kind of waiting for that person. I don't know whether that's really going to work, considering we're going to be pretty late in the game before we have any opportunity to have children, and indeed to also have someone that we can borrow the armor of. So I don't know how that's really going to work. I can pay 450 to get in here, but I don't really want to do that, even though I think Withuin is actually here. I think it might be randomized a little bit as well. Oh yeah, we also need to find a medic. Yes, I have been attempting to find a medic, but it's just a little bit difficult at the moment. They don't seem to have too many medics in the area. I suppose, you know, companions mostly. That's what I'm talking about. Companion medics are kind of hard to find. Anyway, I'm actually going to attempt a little raid here to try and get some iron ore, and we'll see how that goes. So let's do that. There's only 8 militia that we have to fight, but bear in mind that the 8 are probably going to give us a pretty significant amount of renown, and we do have a 2-handed axe now. I almost completely forgot about that with the whole business about finding a potential spouse, and also making sure that we have enough smithing materials and money, and it's just a whole huge balancing act. Anyway, there was a mod that was recommended to me in the previous, I think it was part 2's comment section. But anyway, the point is that I actually attempted to download this mod and utilize it for my game here. Unfortunately, it does not work with my version, with my current version of the game. I don't know why. It should, because it doesn't really change anything significant. It just adds hotkeys, which is what the mod is called. But I'd highly recommend checking out hotkeys on Bannerlord Nexus. It's really good. I personally feel like, from what I've seen from the features list, it will save you a huge amount of time. So if you are someone that's playing on a more up-to-date version of the game, then you definitely got to check it out. It really is very cool, because we got to support the modding community. The modding community is going to make this game last a huge amount of time. I mean, we know that. That's what happened with Warband as well. Absolutely. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can make this work. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to click End Raid. Boom. Just before the end, because then we don't lose any mercy. Have you noticed that? Look at that. See? We don't lose any mercy, and we have taken such a huge amount of iron ore here. And I think I can probably just leave it for about 24, maybe 48 hours, and I will then be able to return and do it again. And that's the thing. If you don't fully complete the raid, as you can see from the text log here, you don't actually lose mercy, which is what I kind of expected earlier in the series when I got interrupted when I was just about to complete a raid. It did not give me that deficit. So let me actually just take a look at Diggory once again, because he has Valor at the moment, which is very cool. And I obviously cannot see what his current mercy level is, so to speak. I actually don't know how to find out those stats, apart from going to the encyclopedia, of course. So that's actually pretty cool. I like it. I like the fact that we can do that. And look at this. I have 37 iron ore, and I can literally just sell all of this. Boom. 2,600. Such a smooth and easy way of doing that. And we should actually just take a look. And yeah, this bearded axe is really, it's calling to me, you know. It's calling to me like no one's business. But I'm going to have to leave it for now, because I personally would like to spend my money elsewhere. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any pitchforks here, as well as wooden hammers or anything like that. There is a tournament. Oh, look at this. A Battanian thoroughbred. Yes, okay. I think I'm going to do it. Let's go for it and see what I can do. All right. Oh, wow. Massive, massive free-for-all going on right here. I have a bow. This is not good. Yeah, that was a bit too harsh. Okay, that was a bit too feeble. There we go. That's better. Very nice indeed. Mr. Diggory. Oh, yes, you're killing them. Oh, it seems like the blue team is absolutely murdering everyone as well. So we probably need to be a bit careful of them. There we go. Come on, Mr. Diggory. You can do this. Ah, that guy with the good armor. That guy with the good armor needs to get shot in the face, but unfortunately he's not. There we go. Never mind. We took him down. Who do we have on our side? Trained warrior and a swordsman. Really? Oh, wow. The Fian champion is right here. Yeah, get him. Get him, sir. Get him. Yes. Ah, that was crazy. The strafing technique. The strafing technique is exactly what we need. Anyway, the Fian champion actually made its way through. I'm actually a little bit scared about that. Yes, just a little bit. Let's see if I can do some damage. Oh, I should really not do this. Oh, in the head. Yes. Oh no, my lower skill in bows is showing. Ow. Oh, so close. So close. I had to shut up for a second there because I really needed my extra concentration. Okay, there you go. Whew. That was a little bit worrying because now I'm actually still with Carlata Willowbark, who is, all intents and purposes, not exactly great at combat. I do have a two-handed axe though, so I should be alright. We're okay. We're alright. Oh, there we go. Whew. Okay, I was staying away on purpose, I was trying to stay away out of the guy's range, trying to move away ever so slightly in a circle. I know that strafing is very, very powerful against the AI, but I didn't really want to do the close circle strafing. I wanted to kind of keep it in a wider circle so that he had to move to be able to swing. And I was hopeful that I would be able to use my increased mobility, because obviously I do have a decent amount of athletics, I think. I mean, it's decent, it's not amazing, but yeah. Anyway, final round, and what do you bet she's going to kill me? What do you bet? Okay, let's see. Oh, never mind. Really? Really? That easy? Okay. Well, as a consolation prize, we might be able to recruit her, because I think she might be a medic companion, believe it or not. So let's have a look. Yes, she indeed is. Very nice indeed. Okay, she is a Sturgian, however, which I suppose is not exactly great. And she is also merciful, which is also not exactly great. That means that she's probably going to be not happy about us raiding things. And while I would love to be able to take her, I think we're probably going to stay away at the moment, because having a companion that is not happy about raiding things, it's going to be a bit of a headache. So I'm just going to leave her for the moment, and maybe we'll try and find someone else who is a potential candidate for medic. So we're just going to continue running around the Battanian territories right now. Ooh, this axe is calling to me. Oh yes, it certainly is. Alright, so we have amazing amounts of really, really good weapons here. I'm actually going to be literally buying every single one of these weapons for our blacksmithing. And as you can see, pretty easy as well. Very, very cheap. And wow, these iron pitchforks are cheaper than the regular ones? Okay, gonna buy those as well. Gonna buy a huge amount. I think any weapon underneath 100 dinars is probably a pretty good weapon to take for smithing. So I'm actually gonna get 4,600 golds worth. I said, oh no, this is not going to be a smithing series. It seems to have turned into that, even though, as I said, I would probably have liked to install a smithing mod that adds new things. But maybe the base game smithing will be enough for us. Okay, so let's have a look here. We're gonna once again do a little bit of refining, and then we're also, oh, look at this. Oh, so much. So much. Yeah, I have enough energy to be able to do a lot here, and hopefully we'll be able to get the wooden hammer all gone. Well, not quite. Alright, so we're back up to 400 stamina, and it's about time to get some more charcoal. Look at this. Smithing skill increase. There we go. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so let's get more of this, and the iron pitchforks are also going to be pretty decent too. And we've also started unlocking a couple more pieces. And we now have 100 smithing. So let's actually see what kind of trait we get at 100 smithing. This has never happened to me before. I've never actually been able to do this. Okay, character has a 10% chance to create a fine weapon if difficulty requirements are met. I think I probably want to take that. Ooh, 2 units of fine steel into... Ooh, yeah, nah, I don't think I'm going to take Steelmaker 3. I'm probably going to take Experienced Smith, if I'm honest, because if I can make a fine weapon, that's probably going to increase the amount of money that I can either sell it for, or generally just make it better in total. So we're probably going to take that. If that's wrong, by the way, because obviously I don't have that much experience in using smithing at all, but if that's wrong, then... well, I apologize, but hopefully the 10% chance will help us as we go forward. Okay, stamina spent for refining is halved. That actually sounds pretty cool. Or stamina spent for smelting is halved. Well, I have no idea. Both of those seem very good, so I guess I have no idea what we're going to do in the end, but hopefully we'll find out relatively soon. Okay, I'm going to increase my charm skill continuously. We definitely need to do that, and there we go. Okay, so I think there is a tournament going on here. Oh, a broadsword. You know what that is? I think that's a two-handed. I think that is a two-handed. No, it's a one-handed. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's a weapon called an iron broadsword, and that is a two-handed weapon. So that's actually kind of strange. Wait a minute. Is that Pelosaur I see there? It looks like Pelosaur. I wonder why. I wonder why he's in this tournament. Could it be that he has entered our game? He has permeated the game space surrounding Bannerlord and is literally infiltrating every single person's game. Could be. Or it could be that someone was kind enough to make a Pelosaur and put him in my game. Yes, who knows. Anyway, let's see if we can join. Okay, this might be problematic. Okay, come on, Mr. Pelosaur, let's do this. I actually like the two-handed sword gameplay. I really like the two-handed sword gameplay. I might have to get a two-handed sword at some point. Oh, he didn't see me because I came from the blind spot behind the tree. Hello, Mr. Pelisor. Look at that. He actually looks like Pelisor too. Crazy. I really like that. Thank you. That is very, very cool. Okay, so let's... oh, Churig Blood Axe is also here, but not as exciting as Mr. Pelisor. All right, let's continue betting. Okay, so we're up against a Battanian Fian champion, which is not good. Get him. Yes, there we go. This guy's actually pretty slow. I don't know whether you've noticed that, but he's actually pretty slow on his feet. So... Well, unfortunate, eh? Unfortunate, but can't really do much about that. Oh, this guy actually won. Wow, okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. But here's the thing. The main thing that we got to take away from this is that it doesn't really matter so much about the tournament, but it matters about this guy. Look at him. He is Pelisor. That is Pelisor, in my opinion. And I am going to be speaking to him and getting him to join us. So let's have a look. Tell me about yourself. Small village in the Battanian countryside. One day, I'd fallen victim to my temper and killed a man from Swenrin. Oh my... Wow, you've done a great job here. You have done a great job. Thank you so much for this. Okay, so, yeah, a little bit of backstory on this guy. Do you know Mr. Pelisor? Mr. Pelisor was a companion in the original series of Bannerlord with Barney. Mr. Barney Beartild, the first one, and I actually undertook a family feud quest, and, well, I had to protect Mr. Pelisor from someone, and I made a mistake in the quest, as you do, or as I do, shall we say, and basically what ended up happening was I failed the quest, and he joined my party, and then Pelisor, the legend, began to spring out across the land, and everyone was just absolutely crazy about Pelisor, and then I created my own series about Pelisor where he was a trader and so on and so forth. But this is his backstory. This is accurate to the series that he was featured in. A man named Barney offered to take me under his protection to resolve the issue. Unfortunately, a bug to the quest had me stuck with him, but as I discovered, for the better. I wandered the world with him, led a caravan, seen some amazing landscapes, and became a man of legend. See? I told you. From a coward to a proud moustache carrier in Calradia. I'd like to find a new party, live again these adventures. My skills are a bit rough, but they'll come back quickly if I find a good lord to follow. Ah, that is so cool. Thank you so much for that. That is really, really cool. Yes, I remember you. It was episode 8. Oh, what a story it was. Okay, you sound like an amazing companion. Don't forget to subscribe. Ah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I can use someone like you in my company. Oh, he's cheap. He's really cheap. Okay. And we gained 25 renown because we've finally completed the Rebuild Your Clan quest, because we finally have a companion worthy of joining us. Oh, yes. I am so thankful I was finally able to find him. Believe it or not, I've had this mod installed for many weeks now. But I have not been able to find him for some reason. Don't know why, just seemingly happened that way. Okay, so we're going to probably try and recruit some more people here as well. And my two-handed skill has leveled up. Okay, two-handed weapons with 100 more speed, get 1% higher speed and 2% higher damage, 85 speed, 2% higher speed. Yeah, okay, so everyone said back then when I was creating the Bannerlord series, which also used a two-handed weapon, that Power Basher is really bad. So I'm just going to take Speed Basher, I guess, and we'll try to create a weapon that has more than 100 speed. That would probably be quite nice for us. And, oh yes, a number of you have also let me know what a good way is to find out whether there are noble units there. Apparently either a crown or looking at the bows. These are Sturgeons. Yes, looking at a bow icon when you're looking at the when you're looking at the units in the recruit troop screen as well. Also indicates that. So let's have a look. Look at this. Swen Rin. This is a very, very classic callback to Mr. Pelisor's adventures. And yes, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Okay, so this is where we want to be doing a lot of quests. So let's have a look. Synak. Synak is the guy. Oh, wants his daughter found. Okay, that's actually perfect. That is probably one of the easiest quests that we could possibly do. So let's have a look at where she might be. Alright, time for us to persuade. And as you could see, I have Mr. Pelisor right by the side of us here. Very nice indeed. How do I know? He's not forcing you to say that. Okay, so let's see. Now, I do have more charm skill, so it should be it should be easier. But thankfully, critical success saves us quite a great deal there. Okay, very nice indeed. Easy enough. I mean, I would have been able to probably beat the guy in combat nowadays because I'm much better, I think, in 1 versus 1 combat than I used to be. So, probably would have been fine. But we have now increased our relation with that fellow, and we can go in here as well. This also seems to have some noble units, potentially. Do they? They might have noble units, but apparently they might not have them at the moment. Oh yeah, this is actually the same. Yeah, the same guy. Okay. Oh no, Family Feud. Oh, I'm terrible at Family Feud. Okay, you know what? Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Okay, why not? Okay. No, I don't really want Pelisor to get stuck because generally there is. I did not mean to actually go out there. And here he is. Here's the very scared fellow. There we go. And now he's going to join us. It's hilarious. It's like he's, I don't know, Pelisor version 2 or something. It seems like he's just going crazy right here. Anyway, now I need to go over to... I need to go over to Swen Rin. How crazy. That is such a wonderful, wonderful callback once again. Okay, so yeah. We're going to have to go over here and speak to... Synak. Oh, that's the guy that we've... Wait a minute. That's the guy that we just did the task of. Aha. This might be problematic. This might be problematic. Alright. There he goes. Mr. Pelisor attempting to find our other companion to complete the Family Feud quest. In his natural habitat of Swen Rin, he waits. And now he has spoken to him and is now able to join us. Very good. I've been having some issues, actually. That's the reason why I'm like, oh, yes, gather all my companions, Mr. Pelisor, thank you. And now Prindor is here, and we can finally speak to Synak. Now, what I'm probably going to do here is I'm going to be siding with Synak, I believe. And I'm going to say, you're right, you're free to deliver justice as you see fit. And there you go. We failed the quest, and we did lose 50 honor. But I am gaining a huge amount of relation with this guy, and that's exactly the guy that I kind of want to get relation with. So that's the reason why I did that. It is just, in my opinion, I feel like it's worth it, because then I'm going to be able to recruit these troops just that much faster, and he has so many available, as you can see. He's got 3 available, and I only need 20 relation to be able to get the first batch of those. So it should be pretty easy to get there. But yeah, I obviously didn't want to annoy the other people, but I didn't really see which units they had available. You know, I might have just been doing that for nothing, kind of thing. So, kind of decided to go on the one side there, take a side for once, I guess. Okay, so I do have some more energy, I think. Yeah, I have a whole bunch more energy. So let's see if I can get some more stuff going on here. There we go, very nice. And we have a huge amount of materials to smelt. So let's do it. Look at that. Wow, I literally didn't even get through it all. That's crazy. Okay, so let's see if we do have anything here that I might be able to buy. Blacksmith's hammers. That's basically it. You know, I want to make a really, really cool sword. I feel like that could be really fun. So I think we're probably going to end up doing that. There is no tournament going on here or anything, but that's okay. Now let's go back to that village, shall we? We are once again attacking them. We are once again attacking the militia and the defenders, and we can hopefully get some two-handed weapon proficiency increases, maybe some athletics as well. So I'm going to be a bit aggressive here. Oh, I'm going to be a bit careful of the shields. That's the problem. Ah, nice, nice. Good damage, good damage. Yes. Can I get some more? Yes, there we go. Very nice indeed. Obviously, we don't need to get kills. This is not Warband. You don't need to get kills. Ah, Pelisor, what? What are you doing, sir? He has gotten himself eliminated. And then he just replies to me, I'm just following in your footsteps, Diggory, because you seem to get yourself eliminated very much. Yeah, that actually happens more often than I'd like to admit. Anyway, there you go, 3.5 renown. Not really what I'm looking for here, even though the renown is welcome. What I'm mostly looking for is loot, and of course the iron ore that we're going to be gaining here. Ah, yeah, so as you can see, we have a little bit on the bar here because we've left it alone for a little bit of time. And now it is going to give us iron ore again, which I think is actually kind of amazing. So hopefully we're going to... Look at this. Look at how much iron ore I'm gaining here. Crazy amounts, actually. Crazy amounts. Okay, so I'm just going to end the raid just before. Boom. There you go. Just before. So we don't lose any mercy. And that's exactly my point. It seems kind of crazy. And look at that. We escaped just before Achios appeared out of nowhere and probably wanted to murder us very harshly indeed. All right, so let's take a look. Anything else here that I can buy? Seems like... Ah, yes, pitchforks. Very good. Okay, so can I sell the iron ore here for a decent amount? Yes, I can, but I would prefer to sell it at Care Banseth. As you can see, my trade rumor is maybe giving me an idea as to where I should go. So I am spending quite a lot of money on smithing at the moment, and I did say that I wanted to get another enterprise up and running, but I think this is worth it for the moment because, as you can see, the smithy at Maranath is actually providing us a very significant gain, and it's basically paying for all of my wages, which is actually kind of crazy. So I'm pretty happy with how our income is at the moment, but I think it could be better. It could definitely be better. So I think we'll do something about that. Oh, I actually have 10 oaths sworn? I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Okay, so I could... You know what? I kind of feel like I should go to Maranath and actually give the iron ore to them because we have a smithy there. It kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it's actually okay. It's actually... The price is actually pretty decent. So there you go, 2,500. And what about... we could maybe buy something. No, I don't... See, that's the thing. I'm trying to resist the urge to buy a weapon because there's no real need for me to buy a weapon or anything like that, is there? You know, I could more easily make one now that I have a relatively decent skill. So we're just going to get Pelisor equipped. As you can see, my auto-equip mod's going to take care of him quite nicely. Unfortunately, what I am going to need to do, however, is I will need to... He's got a rusty stone. Are you serious? No, we don't want him to use a rusty stone. We want him to use this and take away that. And he has no saddle. Are you serious? We have no saddle for him. Okay, well, he's not going to use a mount for the moment, I suppose. And we'll just leave him the way he is. Can we give him a shield? Yes, I can give him a shield. I think this one is best for him. Yeah, there we go. They're just trying to equip a horse on him, but that's absolutely fine. Oh, well, there you go. I think that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.